A lot of traffic been right here, Larry. A lot of traffic been right here. You can see where over time the pine's been getting. Yeah. Oh, I found a hole there.
One comes right through here.
Yep.
This is where a buck must have scraped at.
Yep.
Thought they could raise up and get to that limb right there.
Right. Alright, y'all, this is Mark from Cedar Creek Bottoms Farmstead. Me and my cousin Larry is checking out on something real quick. We're up here planting green fields, and over here where one of the feeders are. Camera didn't go off for a week and a half. Camera's working because I walked into it the other day and got pictures of something. So we're gonna come today while we're right here at it, and we're gonna look and see if they seal something there or not. Where'd sister go?
She just
Sister. Oh, here. There she is. She done went down there. She's probably looking for water. I have to give her some water when we get back up there. Like I said the other day, I come in here to see why this camera wasn't working, even though information from the camera was telling me it's working. Now I can't even find my camera. Huh? Yeah, I see it now. Okay. Lord, I done thought I'd lost it a minute. So I came in here the other day and to check that camera, see why it wouldn't, even though the camera said it was working, because it's an Edge, Moultrie Edge. It sends all the data to my phone. It showed had a 95% battery, showed I had good connection, showed the camera was operational, but it wasn't taking no pictures in here, which is crazy for this in here. This bottom's always been eat up with deer. Yeah, it's a shooting house right over there. And now ain't no water in here right now in the branch. That could be part of the problem. But I should be getting birds and squirrels on this feeder. Probably coons. And why it's not, I don't understand. So, but what I'm fixing to show you is there was something in the background. Here's the camera. There's the feeder. And right up yonder in there somewhere, there was something that this camera captured the other day. It was there, and then it wasn't there. So I'm fixing to walk to that spot from right here at this camera, and I'm gonna see if there's something different there. But something definitely was there, then it disappeared. A lot of corn on the ground there.
Nothing's been in here to eat.
Yeah. There's a lot of corn on the ground. If they had deer in here, there wouldn't be a drop of that laying there. Sister.
He was in the bunch.
Sister. Get over here and stay with us. Get over here. Alright. The spot is right here. That's how close this was to me. That's what I'm, yeah, I know it ain't nothing touched nothing in here. I don't even see where the squirrels or turkeys have been scratching in here or nothing. So, right over here where this was the other day, I still have no idea what was going on here. Right here where we're talking about, right in here. When I show you all the pictures, you'll see what I'm talking about. This is old road bed here. You used to go down the old cabin in the woods. A lot of deer have been traveling it a little bit, Larry, but hard to say. I don't know. Now that's looking. Now you can see the feeder back there, and the camera's right packed behind it. Whatever it was right in here the other day. That sun gun was right on top of me. Whatever it was. Huh.
We're about 30 yards.
Yeah, that's weird. So let me show you, Larry, because you hadn't seen it yet. I'm going to show you. Hold this other phone for me a minute, please, sir. Dang, I didn't blame my glasses. We good. If I hold it down far enough, I can see pretty good. Go in the moultrie a minute. In fact, see, it caught us just then. Caught me and you. Caught me going right in front of it. So, so let me scroll back to the other day, and I'm gonna let Larry look at it. And some of y'all have met Larry. Some of you haven't. He's actually, I call him a cousin, but he's married to my first cousin. I'm
an agitator.
Yeah, he's an agitator. Ain't no doubt about that. All right, I want you to start right here a minute there. Here we'll even let people see what I'm fixing to show you. Then I'll actually put it on there. All right, I want you to scroll through here. These few pictures here. And you're going to see something back here in the background. And then you get to a certain point, it's gone. I don't know what it is, but I want you to look at it a minute. Why? You just look at it and tell me if you see something, then it disappears. Disappears on the last two pictures. Me and Larry used to tree a lot of coons in here, and Keith. And this is where Keith got the recording of the speech that time, was down in here. The whatever we call it. Did you see what I was talking about? Okay, all right, hold on. You ain't looking. You scrolling too much. Hold on.
Well, I was scrolling the wrong direction. There's some black out there.
Yeah. You can go sideways with it. Just keep bringing the other ones up. There's something there in 4 of the pictures, I think, and then the last 2, it's like it's gone. And it's weird.
Talking about that black spot there.
Yeah, which should be this right here.
It is that.
Yeah, but there's something in there with it that disappears. You got to really look at it for a minute. And if you need to go back up there by the camera and look, that'd be the thing to do. That way you see what I'm talking about. It's like something. There was something like it was right here. Yeah. And then it kind of like it disappeared because it's out, but it's low. It ain't up high. It's down low, like it's down in this hole here, part of it. And I mean, I don't really see nothing out of the ordinary right here. Well, something's traveled up and down that stick right there, which that could be a squirrel. I don't know. All I'm saying, it's just weird, whatever it is. Huh?
That's a different angle.
Well, I did move the camera just a little bit to pull in the left side of the feeder more. But there's one picture before I moved the camera with nothing in there. Like whatever it was went in behind that tree there. So I don't know, it's just weird. I'm gonna come back and film it one more time. Maybe do it with the sun out. And I need to come back at that time of day, which was around 4 o'clock. Because if you look at the pictures, most pictures is like 2 minutes apart there.
Yeah.
And then boom, it's gone. But there is something there in one of the pictures. What? I don't know. I mean, it could have been a shadow, but I don't think shadows move that quick. There's been something in here, right in here. There's something been going on right here, deer.
Right here. Let me go over to the feeder and look back this way.
Yeah, go over and look at it, 'cause that's what I'm gonna do is debunk it, but I don't know what I'm trying to debunk. Best stay your butt up here with me, sister. She hunting for water. I gotta get her some water when we get back to the truck. There's some tree boughs in here. I don't know if it's natural or if it's made by something. I don't know. There's been something in here because there's a little scratching right here. That may be squirrel. I don't know. Could have been a squirrel that done that. I don't know, Larry. It's just weird. Because I moved that camera.
That wasn't it.
Huh?
But it's not as big.
Well, no, you know, looking through the camera would be right there. Right in there where the area was. Unless it was further back and it looked like it was right there. Now, I mean, that's possible, but I don't know. That's why I thought about coming back at 4 o'clock in the evening. That same time of day.
Yeah.
And looking at, well, I had to come back at 3 o'clock, excuse me, because time change is coming. So I'd have to be here at 3 now. Right. Well, we go back an hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to come at 3. And that would be the same time this past week. So time change is this Sunday. Boy, that's a big old poplar tree, ain't it? Man, it's a whopper.
It's a huge poplar.
Yeah, it is. That's the way all this used to look like up here on this mountain. This was the hardwoods. This is what they look like. It is pretty.
Then they cut it all down and put pine.
Yeah, it made a pine plantation. A good piece of heart pine right there I need to get. See it? Sticking up right there. That's a dang good piece right there.
But I got enough heart pine at the house. I got half a foot of those heart pine at the house.
Yeah, I need to collect me some more. I'm getting low. To see how sturdy her is. Well, yeah, I had to take a little wiggling to get her out. Need to wait on it to rain a few times. Yeah, you about got her wiggled out. Don't strain yourself, Larry. We'll get it out. I'm gonna say let it rain a few times.
That'll come up.
Yeah, leave it there today. We won't tote her out. I'll tote her out one day when I'm hunting. Let it rain on it a few times. That'll help soften the soil up. Yeah, I don't see branches dry in here. Hey, you got her up. And just we'll lay her down that way nobody can see her. Oh, dang, you still got that tap root. Yeah, she's still hooked up. Hold that phone a minute there. Dang, that's a chunk of wood too. I think there's another one right up the holler here. Yep. Yep. Alright, y'all, we'll come back and film that again one day next week. See if we can figure out what that was there. This is not far from where I found that 6-point star that I had on that feeder. This is usually running in water in here always. That spring ain't putting no water out up yonder. Water table's done got low. Yeah, that's a big old poplar right there. I mean, that's a whopper. Yeah, this holler.
There's some big oaks and
Oh yeah,
like that,
yeah. And there's another big poplar right over across the creek.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna cut this video off. Next week we'll finish it. We'll talk with you later. This is Mark. Hey everybody, this is Mark, Cedar Creek Bottom Farmstead. I got Mr. Wendell with me today.
Hey y'all.
We're gonna ease back in here and look at something real quick, and he come with me today to help look at it. Just be careful walking in here, Wendell.
Yeah, this part down through here looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Just watch for old Jake No Shoulders too. Last week I came doing a short video that y'all will see, and me and Wendell will show you something else when we come back that he noticed that I hadn't said nothing about. So, and y'all can tell there may be some signs in here. Some of that could be from falling down trees. It's hard to say, but there's a lot of tree boughs in here that I haven't even mentioned about yet. So could be from timber falling, could be from other things. Just hard to say on that one. Let's see if y'all can see them. May be natural, hard to say. Sister. Hey, sister. Quit chasing squirrels and come here. Come here. Come here, girl. We're right here at it now, Wendell. We're right here at the camera, and
What dug this out?
that could be anything. That could be a armadillos or any kind of stuff that done that. Watch these holes in here. They all, the only thing I hate about these old pine thickets, they have these holes everywhere.
Yeah.
Here comes the feeder and the camera.
Well,
Whoo! You smell that? Smell urine. Strong in here too. You smell that urine? Strong in here. Something been marking in here. There's my little shooting house right over there. See
yeah, I
it?
seen that.
And here's my camera. There's my feeder right here. And I'll show you what I was talking about the other day when I showed you the pictures. But I'm gonna walk in front of the camera and make her go on off, because I know that camera's working, because it tells me it's working through the app. So you can walk on down here and walk into it too if you want to. There's a ton of corn on the ground. That's unusual. So, I don't know. So, you see the camera.
Yeah.
Right there. So, if you're standing here and looking at the feeder, right yonder where that, whatever it was, see the log laying over the tree back there?
Yeah.
That's how close that was to me. So, you know, in them pictures I showed you the other day. So, this is, now something's been here. You can tell the leaves been messed up, which could be I should be getting pictures of something though.
Yeah.
There's corn here on the ground. Y'all can see there's corn everywhere.
But not a lot.
No, but that feeder still got a lot of corn in it. Still got a lot of corn. But right over here is where, this is the little place where whatever that was, I have no idea. Not saying it was a booger, I'm just saying it was something there. Then it disappeared, which is crazy. And I forgot to tell everybody, it is 4:05. So I'm an hour behind that day that the pictures took the game camera. So but right here where this whatever was right here, and that's what has got me, you know, confused about that picture.
You think there's any tracks in this ditch over here?
I don't know, that ditch is pretty rocky, but right here was wherever what it was right in here. It was right here, and how it moved without me seeing it does not make good sense, because you can see the feeder right back there. It just don't make good sense.
I'm gonna go look in that ditch anyway.
All right, be careful. Watch it. There's holes everywhere in there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This, y'all, this is old road bed. Used to go to an old cabin. Used to be way down at the end of this holler. And this holler used to be one of the hollers that come out down toward where I used to live. If y'all remember me talking about the lady, talking about the prowler she was having, this is the holler that would come out down there at her house. Now it's a good piece down there. You have to walk down, that road makes a bend, drops down in, then you got to go on through. So it's a good half a mile to her house, maybe further down there, and that's pretty steep. I will walk that all the way out this year just to look and see. So.
Well, I ain't seeing nothing down here.
Yeah, that branch is pretty dry right now. We need rain bad. There's something been going up and down this bank here a little bit, but that could be deer. Cause this is old road bed. It goes to the old cabin that used to be down in yonder. It caught on fire one time. Somebody had a little one-room cabin down there, and then they caught on fire. They never come back to it. This is a holler window that used to come out behind my house, kind of.
Okay.
The lady who was seeing the prowler or having the prowler, actually her house is where this holler actually pops out at. Usually this here's got water in it.
There's a little disturbance right here.
Yeah, I see that.
So you can't tell nothing about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to tell a whole lot about anything right now with it dry. Ain't nothing gonna make too many good impressions anywhere. Well, looking at that and looking at that pictures you seen the other day, what do you think? You think something was there?
Well, there was something definitely there, then it wasn't.
Yeah, so
Where it went, I can't say either.
Yeah, I have no idea either. And my cousin Larry, or cousin-in-law, like he said, Mark, he said, there was something there. He said, what? I don't know. Another bowl right there. Right down there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come in here and walk this out a little bit. And this is where me and Keith at time recorded the vocals that, or speech. We were back up yonder on top of that hill looking for a pair of coon dogs.
There's somebody's tree stand.
Yeah, that's a member of the club. It's been in here for long. There's two of them actually. There, see the other one across from it?
Yeah.
That one's been there for 20 years. And what's amazing, this holler's always produced a lot of deer. I've harvested a lot of deer out of this holler. And I don't know what's going on. I should be having pictures of deer. I don't have pictures of nothing. Let's see if it took a picture of us when we walked up. It should have. It's weird that I have service in here.
Well, I've noticed there's no sound in here right now.
Yeah, it's quiet in here. Let me get my glasses on, old man glasses on where I can see a minute. Yeah, I may have to walk back. Well, I'm still showing I got 3 bars right here. I need to come in here at night one night since I have service. Walk around and see if I get something to huff at me or growl at me. Let's go and sit here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there we are.
All right.
At 4:04 p.m. He caught me walk through. So, and there's nothing in that background, just like the other day I showed you, is it?
No.
Yeah, so it's weird. I don't know. I know you hot and thirsty already, ain't you, sister? Just give you a little water when we get back to the truck. I think I got a little bit left in the truck. I usually keep water in the truck this time of year. When they came in here and cut this, they cut this side, you can tell, and then they left the hardwoods. Because this is what the club used to look like. It was pretty hardwoods, a lot bigger than this. A lot of it was huge. Big gigantic poplars and white oaks and red oaks and post oaks and hickories. And when they started clear cutting in the 90s, they massacred this place. I need to come clean this old road bed back out. I used to tree a lot of coons down in this holler. Treed a lot of them. But that's the spot right there, so. I just don't know what to say about it. I just don't know what to say about it, because that's close to me. I mean, it's like me or a sister should have caught that movement.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't think it was shadows. I had one person say they thought it was shadows, but
not from what I seen, it wasn't.
I just don't think that was shadows. I mean, it could be, but just in my brain, I don't think so. There's a good white oak right there. And see where the acorn's dropping. The deer ought to be in here. That's what's. Now I know no water being in here is probably playing a factor with some stuff. But when I left out of here the other day, when I got to the top of the hill and hung that left, there's a herd of deer went across the road, so I know they're still in here. But that camera just ain't taking no pictures in here except for me. When I walk through it, and that just don't make no sense. You should be done caught a squirrel or a bird or something. They ought to be coming to that corn there.
Yeah.
We'll show them X's when we get back up there. Sometimes it's hard to say in these pine thickets about them, though. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to say about it. Now, you get in hardwoods and start finding X's, that's kind of a different little ball game some days. But a lot of tree bows in here. Well, some of it's natural, I know. There's old deer trail right there, see it?
Yeah.
Ain't been used much though, is it?
Don't look like it.
You know, fresh leaves on it. Usually they keep it pretty cleaned out when they're traveling. They just ain't coming in here for some reason.
Yeah, something
Something's got them spooked.
Something right stepped right in here, made a little impression.
Yep.
Can't tell much about it.
Nah, it's just dry. It's hard to tell anything. Yeah, I need to come through here with my trimmer and open this road back up a little bit. And them old deer love to travel it like that. Makes a good travel path for them.
Yeah.
If anybody sees something in this video and the other video I done last week, y'all be sure to contact me and, you know, email me or message me or tell me what you seen and what time frame or something, and I'll go back and check it out, because Lord knows several times that's happened. So just take your time, Wendell. I ain't no hurry trying to walk up this hill.
I'm in no hurry. I just got to get back up it.
Oh yeah, just take your time. We close to the truck. It's right there.
Yeah, I see it.
I told you it wasn't too bad of walking in here.
No?
Ain't too bad of walking. It's Now what I'll do when I hunt it, I'll park up here on top of the hill and walk all the way down here. That way I don't disturb it as much. But like when I come to check the feeder, I'll pull up. And these deer up here is kind of used to vehicles. They know vehicles coming in and out. So that's what I used to tell people. They don't really pay that much attention, to be honest with you. But yeah, I need to come out here and take a couple of these logs out. Make it where you can walk down this whole road bed pretty easy.
Maybe even drive down it if you have to.
Yeah, if I had to with a four-wheeler. I don't want to open it up too big, because then you'll have people going down it in vehicles and, you know, all that good stuff. So see, like this one here, the tree got it. I mean, you can tell the tree done that one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt right there, the tree done that one. But some of them other ones over there are a little questionable. But it's hard to say. Just like this and where it fell on this and being it, you know,
Yeah.
You can see that. That's natural.
But that one right yonder, there's nothing on it.
Right.
So,
yeah, some of them in here is questionable. Some of them, you can tell nature done it. There's another deer trail coming in right there. You can see it going right up through there. That urine smell disappeared, didn't it?
yeah.
Come on, sister. 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 Where'd she go? Sister. There she is. She's up in the road waiting on us. She's like, hey, I'm up here already waiting on y'all. Let me get over here where I can show these X's, if they are real X's. I don't know. They could not be. May just be the way they fell. It's hard to say on some of this. Well, I'll say it, a pine thicket throw you a curve.
Yeah.
All these rotten trees falling and Let me get up here with the road and look back down there. That way they can see it better. I'll keep an eye on them and see if they change or do anything. I don't know if y'all can see them down there or not. And there's a trail of something coming in here. Now that's kind of a little bigger. Something been walking right through here too, window.
Yeah.
So you can see where the tree broke off right there, no doubt. And wind has a way of doing things. So yeah, maybe not.
So that stump right there ain't where this tree came from.
No, that's true. Some of those are there, some of them are not. Yeah, it's hard to say on this.
And that one over there don't look like it was from that spot either.
Yeah. Well, that one probably belonged to that stump, but that one there, I can't figure out where it belonged to. The end of this one. Because that one's going that way. Them belong up there, but where that one's going, I have no idea where it come from. I don't see a...
Oh, I got me some pictures of it.
Oh yeah, ain't gonna hurt none.
See this one here, the second one under here, it don't come from there either.
Yeah, it is kind of weird looking there. There's some boughs all down through there, right down through there. There's one limb break down here. I don't know if you noticed that or not. I should have took a video of it. Yeah, y'all can see my shooting house right yonder.
Yeah.
You can see it right in there. Then the feeder's right back, right in line with this X here pretty much actually.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Now there's one trying to bow on its own. But I will tell you something I have noticed before. I've seen a lot of trees bowed like that. I don't know if they're trying to get to it.
Actually, isn't that tree there on that bow?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit right up there. I keep getting a whiff of something. What that is, I keep getting a whiff of. It's a funky smell. What that is? Watch your feet. That may be a copperhead here somewhere or something. Okay, I keep getting a whiff of smell like cucumbers. That's usually a sign of a copperhead. Which is, they love these type spots right here. And timber rattlers do too. Window, you might want to go right here where this trail is. Probably easier walking.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Something been coming through here pretty regular. And it's flattened out pretty good. So I don't know if something came in right here. Could be another deer trail in the making. Let's see. Go down here and throw that limb out the road. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll ride back over yonder way. We may stop at the women's kids field and we'll walk out there. It's pretty easy walking. Look at it real quick. All right, y'all, we'll be back in a minute. All right, y'all, we back in the truck going down the road. Thought we'd just let you ride with us a minute. Going back over here toward another spot real quick. We're gonna walk to before it gets dark on us. We might get lucky and hear something, getting closer to dark. Nobody else is on the club, far as the sign-in board told us. So maybe, you know. And excuse every squeak on the truck, I'm sorry. These 96 models, this is a darn good truck, but it does squeak a little bit. And one reason I'm holding it out, because my windshield's so full of dust, it probably wouldn't do too good through the windshield today. It's just, we need rain bad.
About like mine needing washing bad too.
Yeah.
I was noticing it coming down here. I tried to use the windshield washer and it didn't work.
Yeah, I know it's.
Got bugs on it.
I hit a dog on the way to work last night and it tore part of my front clip out. I got a big chunk missing out of my Toyota car, and I went back to make sure the dog was either, you know, dead, or if it wasn't dead, see if I could do something, but I could never find it. But that thing come out of nowhere last night on me on the way to work. Now right down here, y'all have always heard me talk about number 4 field where the portal is. It's right down here on the right. It's not on our club no more. This road's a border now. I really hate that. But in fact, right here's the road that goes in there to that field. Right there. That's how they get access to a tractor. But right down here, you can, there's a trail that walks in there. When I get down here to the spot, I might right after hunting season, when ain't nobody hunting, that old boy probably wouldn't get too tore up me walk in there. I walk in there and film that field in the daytime, show everybody what it looks like. This is where a lot of them park. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all. You can probably see the field and the shooting house. That's number 4 field that if you've heard me mention a lot about. Talking about where the one lady hunting that time had that and come out and squat down in the field on the other end looking at her, and then she started hearing all the racket behind her. And this is one of the hollows that go. This is the main holler that heads to the lake. This goes by where we baited at, what we call the beaver pond, right below the sign-in board and over to the lake. So this is some of this area. Same holler. From here over to the lake's probably a mile and a half, maybe a little further. Tell you what I'd like to do, figure out a way to mount that thermal on this mirror over here, ease down the road somehow.
Need something to stabilize it because it'd be bouncing too much.
Yeah, I know. Be pretty cool to do that, ride these roads at night easing along, letting that thermal look as you ease along. Me and Adam done that one time. We never caught a booger, but darn, boy, you talking about catching deer and coons and fox and coyote.
Yeah.
Well, we never caught a booger, but we caught everything else. I told him, I said, we keep doing this, we're gonna get lucky one day. We're gonna catch something, but we never did. But we mounted it to the side mirror and just eased along. And he had where it come to an iPad. He sit there and watched the iPad as I drove, and Now down that way, y'all, was if we went down that road there and hung a left right down there, we'd go down there where the blue man lives, where he's been seen 3 times, and we've had vocals, and that's where I had the hoot owl. It went to coughing right after he went to hoot, so pretty much knew then that wasn't a hoot owl. And since then, I've heard a couple of other people bring that up, that they've heard what, a hoot owl, then he go to coughing. That's pretty cool to hear that. And also I heard that another person witnessed a booger's eyes doing like the Twilight Zone. That's pretty cool. I'm glad to hear that. I've been waiting on to hear that, so I'd love to talk to that person that witnessed that, for us to compare notes and what was going on when that took place. So if any of y'all find that video or find that person, let me know who they are, please. I know I think Hillary was trying to find them for me, but if you do, let me know who it is or what YouTube channel they was on when they talked about it, because I'll sure try to contact that person if possible. Did you see Miss V's video about the 33rd parallel last night?
No, I didn't.
You know we're right on top of the 33rd parallel right here, don't you?
I've heard you mention that before.
Yeah, it runs right through the middle of Silicaca. Yep, we're right in the middle of it. That's why I think there's why a lot of weird stuff happens around here. The flashes of light, vibrations, the UFOs, the boogers, paranormal, all this other stuff having Gravity Hill, one of the largest marble deposits in the world, some of the purest marble too. The place is full of quartz everywhere, gold. Yeah, this is a big gold area too. Wendell can tell you a lot about the gold here in this area.
I've heard there was actually some fairly nice nuggets coming out of Talladega down here somewhere.
Yeah. You see about where a company's fixing to start back mining gold in Alabama? Did you see that? There was an article about it here a while back. Back down in there toward Goldville, back in there, and right around Tallapoosa County. I was reading an article about that. They've got a new method of mining that is not as rough on the land or something, and they're talking about going back in there and getting some more of that gold out. I don't know when they're supposed to start all that, and that was an interesting article. They said it ain't as detrimental as everything. I don't know how they do that. I mean, when you dig the ground, you're gonna dig. I mean,
yeah.
So I don't know how that works. So sorry y'all for shaking you so much, but it's kind of hard to hold the phone and drive down these roads in here.
And road's rough, so everything in it's bouncing.
Yeah. Well, it don't help we're in this 3/4 ton truck too. It's so stiff. I need to get my 1/2 ton running back to run around up here. She does a little better up here. She don't beat you near as death. Like this 3/4 ton got them stiff springs on the back. Buddy, when you feel a hump, it just throws you up in the air.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came with me today, Wendell. That way you get to see a little bit of this place and
yeah, I'm enjoying it.
What it looks like. And now right here, like I was telling Wendell earlier, this is where the one stood up behind my truck that time and done in the swirls with his eyes like the Twilight Zone. And back then this was about a 5 to 6 foot cutover, pines. And when he took off, he went right up through there, and that's when me and Mr. Towel and Keith walked up in there and found his footprints on up in there about 100 feet or so. And this is where the guy y'all have heard me talk about, Mr. Clifton, used to live and had the orchard and all that, and still used come out of here with a wagon and mules. And then of course his son sold this property to the timber company after he passed away. But my dad knew him, and some of the other folks around here knew him. Now we'll go back down in here toward the beaver pond bottoms in here. We'll go right back into that holler that number 4's in. And this is where a lot of other stuff has happened over the years. I told Wendell he had to come back and go with me after hunting season. I'll ride him over his whole club, carry him to the lake, and we'll go out to the power lines, go down in there where the blue man hangs out, show him all these places where stuff was and where stuff happened years ago.
I've been seeing trails running across the hills over here.
Yeah, some of them are probably deer trails because they do have some crossings in here. This is down in here is where a lot of the wood knocks used to come from. Down here around this beaver pond area is where we'd hear a lot of wood knocks and a lot of vocals. And this is where I seen the blue eye shine one time across this road right here at night time and looked back at me and Keith, and it was in the 7-8 foot range. This is where the one walked up real close to us. I could had my hunter ears on. I could hear it walking. First time I ever heard one really walk. I was using my hunter ears, and I listened to that thing walk all the way up there to us. And I was like, Lord have mercy. You could tell it was two-legged. But we couldn't ever see it. Never seen its eyes, but I couldn't hear it breathe or nothing. Every now and then I'd hear a twig break. Yeah, right here is where Keith's wife watched the one go from this side of the road to this side of the road, but they was coming from that direction. And right out there was our baiting area, right out yonder, where me and Keith was putting the peanut butter and all that good stuff. This is where me and him found that 4-toed track too, right down the branch there. That's where we found it. You feel like walking right out there to that field a minute?
How far we got?
Yeah, it's about, I don't know, just right around that curve right there. It's pretty flat walking.
Now we'll give it a shot.
Yeah, we'll walk out there a second. Walk out there. Y'all, we're gonna walk out here a minute and carry y'all with us. All right, sister, come on, girl. All right. But we might get us a tree knock or might hear something. Sister, this way, girl. We might hear something like this, and I can show Wendell kind of where we were baiting at that time when we were catching all them vocals and everything else in here. Yeah, right in there, windows where we were baiting at that time. That's how close we were to the road.
Yeah.
But people wasn't seeing it because we were baiting just during the summer. So there wasn't nobody in here hunting, and that's how close we were to a road. And they were steadily taking stuff. And right up here, this field is where I listened to them talking behind us all night. One night, that jibber jabber I called went on for an hour. And none of us had a recorder going. Back then, I didn't even have a recorder.
Back up here and tell me if that looks like anything to you right there.
Now, what are you talking about, really?
These sticks slanted up right there on the right. Right there.
Yeah, it's hard to say with these pines. I mean, you see a lot of tree bows in here, right here too.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say about those. I agree. I mean, you don't know really what to do with them. There's a tree bow right out yonder that's not nothing holding it down. See what time it is. It's 5:45. We're close to dark. I didn't have to work tonight. We'd hang out a little longer, listen a few minutes.
I'm hearing something up here on this hill.
Yeah, sister is too. Could be a squirrel. They could be out feeding right now. It's about the time of day for them to really be out. This is when I used to harvest my most squirrels, would be this last 30 minutes of dark. Yeah, we've camped out right here at this field a lot of times. Pat Rance is, him and Willie and several of us have camped out right here a lot of times. This is where we had a lot of the jibber jabber going on too. It went on half the night back up in there behind us. Well, got some green grass coming up a little bit. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that time we were camped out here, Pat had his booger buggy right in here. I had my tent up against the wood line, my buddy did. That's when we kept hearing all that jibber jabber up in there behind us half the night. Couldn't tell what it was saying. You just hear woo, 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 you know, back and forth.
Yeah.
Went on for half the night and none of us had a recorder running. That's the thing, I never been big on recorders, and I really should have been. Pat ain't either. He wasn't ever real big on recorders. Both of us should have been recording a lot of this back in, because we'd had some good stuff. There's no doubt about it. Me and Keith caught a few things, and now my buddy Adam caught a lot of stuff. He caught tons of stuff. I mean, some darn good audio. Full moon's already up.
Yeah. There's some frogs and crickets now.
Yep.
Didn't hear them over yonder in that other spot.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping something make a big racket while we was here, while you was here to hear it. These are not as, they are not as vocal or loud up here as they used to be. I don't know why. When me and Keith really started fooling with them, buddy, they were vocal. I mean, they done a lot of wood knocks and whoops and howls and screams, and I mean, you know, the rock throwing, the stick throwing, and then it's just like they ceased all of a sudden. It's just like something turned them off.
Hey, I don't know if I'm seeing anything or not here. There's a trail here going right around through there. Could that be them circling this field without coming directly in view of it?
I mean, it's possible.
See, right down through here.
Yeah. It's possible. I know they're still in here. There's no doubt about that part of it. Too good of a home. As long as somebody don't ever shoot at them or mess with them too much, they'll be here. If they get shot at, they may get belligerent up here. Need rain bad, Wendell. It is dry.
We had a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, we got a little trace too yesterday morning. And in fact, I got in a little shower this morning on the way home from work there in Winterboro, but it didn't last but about a mile. It had wet the road though. I mean, the road was wet. But we need a good couple of days, all day long, all night long, just slowly coming down. And I mean, we hurting for water. I mean, my ponds are about 4 foot down. I mean, a lot
You see any tracks around this?
deer tracks. About all I see around my pond, and the geese and some coon tracks. There's one pond over there in the woods on my neighbors. They may be where they're getting their water from, because they can come in from the side. It's got woods to it. Plus, with the clear cutting going on there at the house, I don't know what's going to take place. I don't know. Which, you know, other night when we were sitting there, you know, at the fire pit, you know, them howls, there was one set of howls that went off, and then you know, you seen that eye shine over there next to my marble pit, or marble pile, where I got that pile of marble gravel. And then we had that one howl that was very strange compared to all the rest of them. You know, it didn't really sound like a coyote, but you know, if we had a recorder going, then we might could, you know, send it to somebody, let them look at the hertz on it. Yeah, we've sit right
You
here.
gonna get sister some water before we go?
Yeah, let me
Shit, there's a bottle right here in this.
yeah, I've got a little thing cup made for her. All right, y'all, I'm gonna shut it off here where I can handle sister a minute, and we'll be back in a minute.